Right, using this weird collection of bits and this thing, let's make a door for the gas forge. Minutes into the build and I've already made a mistake. This fits lovely. This is good. Yeah, no worries, except from the sprocket that goes in here. This one here has to go in here in the middle, and if I put that on that bar, it won't fit because the other bar's in the way. So I'll take that off and put it somewhere else. Please join me at the end of the video where I'll give you information about the kits that I have available for these gas forges. I have an assembled and an unassembled version. They come with or without burners. Enjoy the rest of the video and I'll see you at the end. It's together. I got the sprocket on and checked everything, and it's not in the right place, which is great. I always enjoy making terrible mistakes and sharing them on camera with people on the internet to berate and mock me. But something that does work is the ratchet that we've got on the side, which will lift the door up and down, is working. I've got that all sorted. I'll show you that just now. But we need to cut this and move it back because I need this in line with the door. Right, I'm gonna do that now, and then I'll show you the ratchet and the taper lock and all that stuff in a bit. Go up a bit. So that's on there like that. That'll do there, won't it? Wonderful, thank you. Okay, not sure if I said, but I've already broken the door. I dropped it literally 2 days after making this thing, which is really annoying, and I'd like to fix it up. So I've got a couple of choices. I can either remortar the holes that I made using the tech screws to hold these on, which worked really well until I threw it on the floor, or we can start from scratch. So I'm going to try with the mortar. I need to repair some of the back of the brick as well, and then once we've done that, we'll see how it all goes. I'm a disgustingly horrible liar in putting new bricks in. My name's Dan, welcome back to the Forge. This is episode 2 in the Gas Forge build series. This forge is a prototype for a product that I am hoping to make and sell, and this series will be going into all the details about why I've done certain things for building a forge and things that you should think about if you're going to make your own forge at home. I'm going to be talking about everything from doors, refractories, burners. We're going to be doing these crazy build videos. We're going to be putting a PID and a thermal couple on here, which are things that we can use to turn this into a heat treating oven, and we're going to do lots more. Yes! This thing is epic. I am so very proud of this door and this gas forge. I don't make very many things which I'm just like, yeah! But this one, I am pretty much like that. It looks awesome, it works really well, it sounds incredible, and so far this gas forge project has been spectacular. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm just quickly going to talk a little bit about the gas forges that I have available that you can get your hands on, and I'm going to end the video there. I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet, probably won't be, but I've made some changes. The first change I've made is for transport and for assembly reasons. I've decided to do away with this curved up piece of sheet. It was just going to be too big to stick in the post, and it was also just going to be a pain for people to do at home. So we've got this segmented, faceted thing going on now. I've also made it so that the forge is the width of a standard brick size. I'm pretty sure they're universally that size around the planet. The system is now modular. You can buy a single or double brick length module, and then that module can have options, i.e. you can put a door on the front, not like this yet, but there will be this version coming, but you can put a drop down door on the front and a solid back on it, or you could put double doors on it, or you could put no doors on it at all and have it so that you can bolt 2 modules together, or 3 or 4 or however many modules you want. And each module or each double length has a number of burners in, and you can choose how many burners you want to put in as well. You just let me know what you want and specify that. Burners. For the foreseeable future, we're going to be using the Gameco burners. This one I got off of Toby over at UK Knife Makers Supplies. Lovely guy, go and check out his website, link in the description. These are the burners we're going to be putting on the gas forges, I think, in the future. And at the minute I can sell these for £60 each as a special one-off deal to launch the project. So if you're interested in getting hold of one of these gas forges and you want to get one of these burners, which I really recommend, they're very good, this is definitely the time to do it because it's only 60 quid. There's a couple of different lengths and heights available in the gas forges, and there's a couple of different options you can stick on the gas forges, like doors and backs and so on. But for this, I'm going to tell you the cheapest that you can get and the most expensive for a gas forge with an internal volume of 200 by 85 by 230 millimeters long. If you just want the laser cuts for the forge, for the module, no doors, nothing special, just the laser cuts which you have to assemble, that's £63. You add a burner on, that's £123, plus shipping to wherever you are in the world, and then your taxes if you have to pay those. Now, if you would like something a bit more special, a completely assembled single module with 2 doors on it, both ends, and the gas burner, that's going to cost you £339, which I think is a cracking deal considering the versatility and just the quality of the product you're going to get, and the burners at that £60 discounted price. If you're interested in any of the information that I've given over today and you want some more, or you'd like to see the full list of prices, drop down into the description where you'll find a link to my email. Ping us over an email and I will try and answer the questions or send you over the full list of prices. There's also links down there for the shop and stuff like that. These forges will eventually be up on the shop. There's also other things like blacksmith helpers, stock, tongs and tools. There's links for that for the shop as well. Just as a note, once these burners are gone, I can't do them at £60 anymore. I'm going to have to charge a bit more. I think they're coming in at about £129 or something like that. So that's a considerable hike in price. However, I've got a couple of them at the minute, so if you want to get hold of them, let me know. And that is it, everything for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't seen the first video, definitely go and check that out. There'll be a link down in there and this will be part of a playlist. I think that's everything. Thank you very much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I love making this. See you later. Bye bye.